How's it going, guys? And welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be finishing off this week's event on the Platinum Tour. So minus 23 after 2 rounds. Very happy with that. We're going to finish it off here now in rounds 3 and 4. As I said in the last video, I just wanted to make the cut in my first Platinum event. That's all I wanted, and I think I've comfortably done that. So anything we can do here now is a bonus. So really happy with the start at minus 23, and as I said, hopefully we can have 2 decent rounds here as well. Minus 31 is leading the way after 2 rounds. So
hi there,
some good scoring.
My name is John, and I'd like to welcome you to this event. Second last round of play
first,
here
definitely
today.
reachable
Looking forward
today.
to this one. Let's rip this one in the middle of the fairway and take it from there. And best of luck to you as you endeavor.
Tiny slow, so this might
tournament.
just creep off the fairway, unfortunately. Hopefully it gets in the bunker. Yeah.
And setting up here in a fairway
bunker. With that lie, I might just be able to reach still. Actually get a better lie with the hybrid, but that's way too much. Actually getting a lot better lie with the 5-iron, so maybe I should just try and hit that. Actually, it's not that much of a difference. Yeah, I think I'll just hit the 4-iron, try and chase it up if I can. Probably still going to be short, but it should only be a little chip up the hill. Oh no, it's more than enough club, actually. Too much. Alright, so we're going to have an eagle putt on the first, but not an easy one.
And under regulation, putting for eagle here. Good stuff. This one for eagle.
Oh, that's too hard. Unless it turns. Oh, it nearly did turn into the hole. Just a little bit hard.
Nice to get for birdie.
It's a pretty decent line, but I just hit it too firm. Thought for a second it was still going to turn in.
So far, so good.
But it's a good putt back, and we do make a birdie on the first hole to get to 24 under. I think there's only 3 par 5s if I remember correctly, so you have to take advantage of them. So that's the first one crossed off with a birdie anyway.
See if we can get a few more birdies on the scorecard before the end of things here today. All right, we've got a par 4 on this one.
Oh, tiniest of slows, but the wind should bring this back enough, and yeah, it's going to be just fine. Be just fine. Should just a little
second
pitch
shot
in.
here on the second hole.
Okay. Tiniest of slows again. Did put topspin on this, so hopefully it runs out, but no, it just came down.
I can't hit all the greens.
Came down very softly.
Okay, third shot.
A little bit of a slow there hurt us big time. Just hit a little bit fast. That might have had a chance if not.
Thoughts. Let's save par right here. This one's tracking.
We'll take a par up.
That's what we needed in there for par.
24 under.
You'll stay at 20.
As I said, I really surprised myself shooting minus 23 for 2 rounds in my first Platinum event, but it's hard to know whether I'd be staying here. As I said before, I'd be hopeful that they could fix the glitch that promoted and demoted people. Just so, as I said, the goal was to get the Platinum, but I'd rather get there on my own merit by playing well. And in fairness, I was playing pretty well in Elite. I had 2 promotion marks, and I had played my first 2 rounds and got off to a decent start before I got the email to say I was in Platinum. So hopefully they can fix it. I can get to do it properly, because I only needed to finish in the top 20, which I was pretty confident of doing anyway to get there. So
and this one's about
we'll wait and see that.
Yards out.
We'll wait and see. This should be pretty good, actually. A little bit of deal off topspin. Got the perfect.
Come on, kick right. Come on.
Yeah, it just went a little bit more left than I thought, but the distance was good.
On the green with that one.
The distance was good.
This putt is a about 14
Not a whole lot
feet.
in this. Fairly quiet putt.
Well, it's heading towards the hole.
Yep.
Good
We get our
job.
second birdie of the day. 25 under. 200 through 3. Nice start to round 3 here.
And teeing this one up on the 4th.
It's going to be bunker bound, I think, unless it gets a nice hop. No, it actually stays in the rough, which is worse. I'd rather it in the bunker. We can hit this actually and try and catch that little slope. Should bring us back down to the flag. That looks pretty good. That should go up a little bit and then come back down. Yeah, this is going to be close. Might even have a chance of going in. Not quite, but it's going to be a tap in birdie.
Just a 3-footer. This putt's going.
It was well worked out.
Oh,
We do make the
yeah,
birdie.
that'll work nicely. 2 birdies in a row
300
for you.
through 4, 26 under par. I don't think I could be wrong, but I don't think I've had a bogey this week. Touch wood. Hope I don't jinx myself, but I'm nearly sure I haven't had a bogey in the opening 2 rounds. So
Okay, tailwind blowing with us.
It's been
on this one.
fairly consistent, steady golf. It has to be said. That wind is getting up a bit. Back to the 7-iron. Bit of loft, bit of spin. Got the perfect again. Wind is actually taking me a lot more to the right than I would have thought. It's not bad though. It's not bad. If it stops, which it finally does.
That's going to do just nicely.
Not an easy pin there because you have the slope. You don't want to come up short.
Let's see how you do with this long
you have
putt.
to play a little bit on the side of going long, so I'll take that approach. Yeah. Not sure if I quite hit that hard enough.
Looking really good.
No, and I had a decent line as well.
Ooh,
I felt
nice
it the minute I hit it.
Just wouldn't go.
Just didn't hit it strong enough.
All right, let's finish this hole out.
It's another good putt though. My putting has been pretty decent lately.
Elsewhere on the leaderboard.
In fairness, for a couple of weeks it had to be good because my timing was,
it looks like
was so poor, but
26 under par.
Timing is coming back a little bit.
And we are on the 6th hole now.
Just gonna try and shape this around this tree and then let the wind do the rest. Oh, it's a red slow. Red slow, that should find the rough. I'd be surprised if this holds up. But it does actually. It does.
Tidy. And we've got about
So we got away with
150
one
yards
there.
to the pin from here.
I think 8-iron here is too much, so I'm just gonna try and de-loft this, get it to go under the wind a little bit. That's a slow as goal. That's going to be short right. Distance wasn't bad actually, but just got the slow.
Good job. All right, this is for the bird.
Tricky putt here because quite a bit of break at our feet as well. Tough to judge them. Definitely hit that one, but how's the read?
Oh boy.
A little bit high. A little bit high.
Okay, let's go. This one is for par. All right, let's move on
Another
to the
steady
next.
par. Another steady par. If we can pick up 1 or 2 more, excuse me, on the front 9, it'll be
26 under par.
It'll be a good start to round 3. 39 under leads the way. That's just incredible scoring.
Headwind to deal with. Nice swing.
Bit of a slow, but we find the fairway. It's definitely the driver I'm struggling the most with to get the perfects. The irons and the wedges are coming back a little bit. It's just the driver. Felt good. How's the distance?
Come on, ball. Kick to the
It's
right.
not bad by the looks of it. It's tough to judge when you have a downhill shot into the wind, but
Safe approach.
I'll
Nice.
take that.
Good
Pretty
luck
good.
on this one. We've got 16 feet. Well, the putt appears to be online.
Ooh, that broke hard at the hole.
And the only thing left to
Putt
do is
line was
sink
very
this
good,
putt
very straight,
and
but
get your par.
just had a little bit more movement than I
Okay,
thought.
we're moving. We're moving to the next.
That's a pity. That's a chance gone. If I can try and birdie one of the last
Okay, it
two
looks
here,
like you'll
2 holes
stay
here
at
on the front 9, it'll
26
be
under par.
a good start. As I said, all I wanted to do was make the cut. That's all I wanted.
Laid out right in front of us here. Let's see what we can do.
I'm not sure what it's going to fall at, but I think at minus 23, it should be safe enough. I was thinking of hitting the hybrid, but there's a slope here. What is it? Basically 178, 179 to carry it. So I'm just going to try and do that rather than hit the hybrid and try and hit a partial.
Something
No, I've hit a
sounded
red
a little bit off on
I was
that
trying to
swing.
make sure I didn't hit it slow because it wouldn't have carried if I hit it slow, but
Well, better luck
it's not going
next
to carry
time.
by hitting it like that.
And hoping for an up and down here to get out of this one with the par.
Not an easy bunker shot here, actually.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, the holy man.
That was a nice
Come on
stroke.
back.
Almost got that to drop.
Probably lucky I actually hit
Here's
the pin
a
there. It would have been an
7-foot
awkward
putt.
putt coming from the side. Just the light on this round is a little bit hard to see the breaks.
Looking good.
It's another par. We're still bogey free. A little bit of luck there though, catching the pin. I think if that had gone off to the right, I would have had a horrible putt.
26 under par.
Because I'd have been putting into the slope and across it. But anyway, a par goes down on the card.
And here we have a lovely par 4 ahead of us.
That wind's definitely the strongest it's been. I don't remember rounds 1 and 2 being that strong, so.
Beautiful swing.
Not the best swing line, pulling it inside out, but not
And
bad.
here's our
It's
second
good
shot
position.
on the 9th.
Flop should be perfect here for this. Got the perfect. Hopefully that spins. Not quite, but I'll take it.
We go.
It's pretty
Birdie
good.
putt. Ooh.
Wow. Maybe just hit it too hard because my putt
And
line
about
is dead
5
straight,
feet to
but
go.
it didn't budge an inch.
Looking good.
I'd say possibly I just hit a little
Good
bit too
stroke.
hard because that stayed exactly where I hit it. So the poor putt there, I should have made a birdie there, but
Okay, it looks like you'll stay
still not
at
terrible. 3 under
26
par.
under par.
Wind is blowing left to right on this one.
Par 5 here to start the back 9. Tiniest of slows. This needs a bit of help to get through to the fairway. I'll tell you one thing, that's a members bounce if ever you'll see one.
That'll do nicely.
Very lucky bounce there.
Okay, this is about 240
I
yards
think
or
a
so from
hybrid
the
is
pin.
actually made for this. Tiniest of fast, that won't make too much of a difference. The wind will help bring this back. This might actually be too much still. That's going to go over the back with that little slope, but should be a good chance to let
This is our third
get
shot.
up and down for birdie. I'd be disappointed if I didn't. Yeah, it's going to be a
Coming through
tap-in
with the
birdie.
chip.
Very lucky with
Nice
the
and tight.
drive there.
That's your
That was
fourth birdie
definitely
of
a
the
members
day.
bounce. I thought surely that was going to kick riding into the bunker, but we make a birdie and get the 4 under par for the round. 27 under. Nowhere near the lead, but
Longer
I'm very
par
happy with how I
4
played,
on
I have
this
to say.
hole.
Got a little bit of luck as well, but overall I think I've played steady enough. Just taking the
Looks
3
like
wood
this
here.
one's
I
in
was
the
a little bit
fairway.
worried that driver was going to run out of room down there, so A1 position
This
anyway
one's
with the
about
3-wood.
195 out.
Long enough hole this actually. It's going to be tough to go straight at the pin here, so the best thing to do is try and use that slope. Whoa, it's slow. That's not going to carry its full distance. Yeah, if I'd have got the perfect there, it would have been grand. I would have
A
just
little
caught
wayward on that approach.
the green and ran towards
This
that
one's your
slope. But
third.
now I'm in between clubs as well, as my splash goes 25 yards. Let's see what we can do with this. Big slope at my feet actually. Bit fast. Hopefully that has a little bit of check on it. No, you're not going to get any check out of that rough. So
And with
struggling
this
for
putt,
our
you can
par.
save par. Good luck.
It's not the worst putt in the world. That doesn't look like there's much in it. It's moving a lot. Wow.
Oh man.
Perhaps my
All right,
putt
good
line
luck here. This
wasn't
one's
the
for
best
bogey.
there, and we do make our first bogey
Okay,
of the
moving on.
tournament, unfortunately. Excuse me. Tricky little hole there, and I just hit it in the wrong position, coming up short. We're never going to get any spin coming out of that rough, so my first bogey.
And the wind's a little blustery. It's blowing right to left on this one.
This wind is as strong as I've seen the wind in this game in a while. Perfect drive there, that should be good. Hopefully it doesn't run out of fairway. No, it's
Well,
just
that
light
won't
rough,
do,
so
will
that's
it?
not too bad.
Okay, the ball's sitting up pretty good here in the rough.
Max spin and max loft on this, I think. Maybe not quite max loft, but just trying to find that slope. Anywhere on that slope. Hit it a bit slow. Oh, don't stop up there. Oh, it is going to stop and spin. That
This
stays
one
on the
for the
green,
birdie.
so excuse me. It's going to be a horrible putt here. Absolutely horrible. It's uphill here, so I just have to make sure I can try and get it to here somewhere. I think that's all I can do, really. No, it's going to
Didn't
stay up
quite
on
get
top.
there, did it?
Needed a little bit more.
And for the
I'll tell
par.
you, that was probably one of the toughest spots I've ever seen in this game because you've the downhill here, but I had uphill first, so very hard to judge where. Now this is going to be tough to stop it. Just need to get this putt started, really. Not a bad effort, actually.
No,
It's
that's
still
going
going to be
right
way
by the
too
hole,
hard.
isn't it?
Yeah, that
16 feet
was
to
a
the
big
cup.
mistake where I hit that wedge.
It's getting there.
But a good putt for
And
bogey
that's
in the
too
end.
bad. A bit of bad luck here. That is
I think
your
that had 3
second
putt
bogey
written
in a
all
row.
over it, to be quite honest. Wasn't an easy spot I hit myself into.
Looks like a par 4 for this one.
Whoa, it's going to be tough to find the fairway here.
Oh man, this one's
No,
heading
it's
to the
not going
sand.
to carry enough. Hopefully it stays in the sand, which it does.
All right,
Should
time
give
to get
us
out
a
of the
better
bunker.
lie.
Let's do this.
Should shoot way left, way right, I should say, after this. Pretty decent strike, actually. The wind should hold this up a little bit. Actually held it up a lot. I'm surprised that came up short.
Another sand shot coming up. This is what our third shot's looking like. Well done out of that sand. Just a medium putt here.
Alright, we'll
Nice
make the
putt.
par.
That's in there for par.
Need to try and find a few birdies here now on the back nine. It's been a
Okay,
disappointing
it
two
will stay
bogeys
at
there.
25 under par.
Very disappointing.
Let's see how this goes. Par 5
Oh,
hole.
par 5 into the wind, no hope now reaching. Got the perfect, but it was a
Well, this
terrible
drive's
swing
looking
line.
okay.
Pulling it back to the right a little bit.
Good luck on your second shot here on the 14th. That's bold, using the driver off the fairway. I'll take it.
Not trying to get up on the green here, I was just trying to get up around the front somewhere. Just short of it. That should
Little
be good.
play.
Should be just
And this
fine.
is your third shot.
Strong wind into there actually. What am I doing? Ooh. Yeah, I think a flop. 49-yard flop. Got the perfect again with the flop. Nearly flew its full
10 feet
distance
to the
there,
cup.
despite that strong wind. That's something I've never really understood. A 49-yard flop into that wind, flying 47 yards. It doesn't really make sense, but
Oh, it's getting there. Great work.
we
That's
do
your
make the
5th birdie
birdie.
today.
That's one of the drop shots back anyway. 26 under.
And this one is a par 3.
Right. Tough little pin actually here coming over the bunker because you don't want to be short, but you don't want to go too long either. Tiniest of fast. I don't think that'll make a huge difference.
Well, I think we have the right club
Might actually
here.
help me out. No, it's still going to be too far. Came back 2 clubs and and lofted and spin, but still too
All right,
much.
here we go. This one's for birdie.
So I was saying, coming over the bunker, it sort of puts a lot of doubt in your mind because you don't want to be short. But anyway, long putt here. I got the pace of it pretty good there. Actually, it's
Just
a good
a
bit hard
little
actually.
too much power. 10 feet to go.
Whoa,
Good
that was
job
lucky.
in
I hit
there
that too
with
hard.
a
It was lucky I
par.
caught a piece of the hole and went in. Very lucky indeed.
Looks like you'll stay at 26 under par.
Right, 3 holes to go. If we could possibly find 2 birdies,
Got a left
probably
to right
2.
breeze
Although
on
no,
this hole.
this is downwind. It's actually... Is the tree wood enough here to get it up there? I think the tree wood wouldn't be far away. It might not get all the way up there, but this is way too much and it's very difficult to hit a partial, so I think I'm going to try just hitting the tree wood. Hit it perfect. It's actually going way right. Oh, and that's an error for
Going
me. I
through
got the
some
perfect,
branches
but
here.
obviously I wasn't
Oh,
aiming
that
far enough
one,
left, and that's
yeah,
a big
went through the
error.
water.
That is a
Setting
big
up
error for
our
me.
third shot.
I need to get up and down now to save a par. Max loft, max spin. Yeah, take that. Couldn't have played that
We'll
much
have
better.
that. And this will be your par putt here.
I do save the par. Disappointing there
Nice
because
putt.
actually hit the tee shot perfect with the tree wood, but obviously I didn't
Okay, it looks
account
like
for the
you'll
wind
stay
enough.
at
So,
26 under par.
but in the end, it's a good par save after hitting it in the water.
And teeing up now on the 17th. Looking
Probably my
pretty good
straightest
off the
swing all
tee.
round. Just a pity I got a little bit of a fast, but it's going to be just fine.
Got
On Johnny,
about
birdie finish.
125 to the pin.
Don't want to be long here. This is going to come up short, but I think if I de-loft it and then spin it, it should be pretty good. tiniest of slows. Tiniest though, so it shouldn't make a huge difference. This looks pretty good. Yeah, I'll take that.
Oh,
It's a good
yeah,
strike.
that's going to do just fine. Great work.
Just a minimal slow
10
there.
feet to the cup. It could be a good one.
Oh, just
Yes,
about. Well, there's one of the
that's
birdies anyway.
perfection. Nice job, birdie.
Got one of the birdies. If we can try and birdie the last 28 under, it'd only be a 5 under par round, but in fairness, the wind hasn't been easy. There's been a good few holes into a strong wind, so I think there's been more good than bad,
Right
to be
in our
honest with you.
face on this one.
Been some poor swings, but I think I've played a little bit. I think I've played okay.
Oh man, did you ever send that one?
That'll be just fine. Hopefully give us a chance of birdie.
This one's around 135 yards out.
A little bit fast. Hopefully that doesn't fly too far because there's a little backstop. No, it's actually still even short. It's still short.
Good shot. Okay, 26 footer from here.
Let's try and finish off with a nice putt. Give us some confidence going into round 4. No, I didn't hit it, I don't think. No.
Give me a break.
Yeah,
There
break.
you go, par putt. And
Alright,
that putt
it's a par to
will
finish.
seal this round for you.
4 under par, 68. It was a pity we started really well. 3 under par through 4. It just went a little bit sour after that, but in fairness, the wind did get up quite a bit. So,
Enjoyable time ripping around the links with you today.
as I said
See you
before,
next time.
any score now for me is a bonus. Just wanted to be able to make the cut and sort of prove that I could play in Platinum, and I think I've done that. Minus 23 after 2 rounds was very good shooting, exceptional shooting. Disappointing 3rd round there, but if we could get something around 8 under par, get up to 35 under par for the 4 rounds, I'd be very happy with that, and there's no reason we can't do that. So let's jump in now for round 4 and see if we can do it.
Hello there. Welcome to the PGA Tour 2K21. My name's John. Today is the final round of this event,
Right.
and I
Let's get
am
off to a good start
excited.
here now in round 4.
And here we go.
Oh,
Off the first
probably
tee.
my
and
best
looking
swing of the day
forward
so
to a
far.
Fantastic round of golf. Let's do some fun.
If only I could bottle that up and do it all the time.
Yeah, that'll work. Okay, about 225 to the pin from here.
That's too much. I think it's better to try and come up a little bit short rather than be greedy. Got the perfect, but it wasn't a great swing line. Gonna bounce short, yeah. Alright, not terrible.
Setting up here now for our 3rd shot.
Okay, yeah, I need to hit the little pitch here. My splash goes 25 yards, so that's way too much. Just try and spin this in close and give ourselves a tap-in birdie to start. Oh,
Good
not a
job.
bit short.
This one's
A
8
wee
feet.
bit short.
Nicely done for the birdie.
Went off in a funny direction at the start there. It actually went off to the right, despite the fact that I pulled my putt line, but
Good news, you're
could have been a break
already
at my
under
feet
par
that I
today.
didn't notice, but
Let's keep
it
that
went in
going
and yeah,
as
that's
we
the main
move
thing.
throughout this course.
And how bad, we're only
Windy out
20
here on
shots
this
off the
one.
lead. It'll be just fine. Good drive there again. 2 good drives to start off round
I'm
4.
having that. Okay, this is about 125 yards away.
Surprised at that. It felt
Hopefully
good,
we
but
get a bounce to the left.
it's a little bit slow.
Safely on the green. And here's what you're
Now
dealing
it's a
with
tough
for a
putt.
birdie.
Not a bad
Get
effort,
there.
actually. Just
Oh,
didn't
man,
hit it. It was
to
a
go all
decent
that
line,
way
actually.
and not drop.
Decent line.
That's just too bad.
28 under. As I said, if we could get up
Alright,
around
stepping
35
up
under, I'd be
to a
very
par
happy with that.
4 here.
Another good drive there.
Should be a good result off the tee here. And here's your second shot.
I hope you've
here
been
on the
enjoying
third.
the videos lately, guys. I appreciate the support, and if you haven't done it already, if you could, please drop a like on the video. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe as well. As I said, really appreciate the support, really, lately. Oh, that's fast. Only a tiny bit though, so I might get away with it.
Could be slightly too much club.
No. It's not bad,
Take
actually.
that.
Not bad.
Okay, lining up an 8-foot putt. Looking pretty good.
Oh, I thought
yeah,
that was
that's
turning
great
away, but it
stuff.
just caught the left edge. And just like round 3, we're 2 under through 3 holes. Fortunately, it all went to, well, shit basically in round 3 when I had such a good start, so hopefully we can avoid that this time. It's the back
Okay, the
9
wind's
that cost
blowing
us,
on
really.
this one, right to left.
Can't really afford bogeys in these.
I've seen you
It's a
swing.
bit
I've
fast.
seen you
Just
swing
trying to get
better.
a little bit extra out of it.
Ah. Oops,
Show us the
that's
timing when you
no
try
good.
to do that.
All right, time to get on out of this
This might actually
dirty
be
old
too
bunker.
much, actually. 90% lie wind with us. Pretty good for distance, actually. That should spin a bit. Yeah,
We'll
take
take those
that.
all day. Here we go. This drops.
We
You
were
get a
3
bird.
under through 4 in round 3. Can we do it again in round 4?
Well, it's heading towards the hole.
We can indeed.
Ooh, that drops, and that's your
Good birdie there
second
from the bunker.
birdie in a row.
30 under. Alice, never mind minus 35. Let's try and go for minus 40. Just a tad bit unrealistic
Here
there, Johnny.
comes a par 3 for us.
That's too much. I think this is probably not enough.
Really nice swing.
Tiniest. I'm actually surprised how far that's going left, because that was dead straight swing and only a tiny fast. So that's very punishing there, you'd have to say. That was
And that
barely
approach
outside
was
the
a bit
white meter. So
wayward.
a bit
And
strange there, that
second
one.
shot here on the 5th.
Surprised that moved so far. That has a chance. Keep turning. Oh, I thought it was going to turn in, but
Great chip shot there. Pure. That's pure.
good up and down for par. Yeah, very
All right, tapping
very
in for
surprised to
par
see
on
that
this
turn
one.
so far
Heading to
left,
the
because
next.
I know the wind was going that way, but I aimed out over the bunker and that was the slightest of the fast. Couldn't have been any closer to a perfect, so a little bit punishing there, I have to say.
And a heads up this hole. We got a tailwind
Very
blowing
punishing.
with the ball. And
Oh,
through
I caught the
some
tree.
branchy stuff here.
Just sort of got up and hit that one, wasn't paying attention.
Yikes. Here's our second shot on this 6th hole.
That carries the bunker, just could be good because it should feed down. It's probably going to go too far. Yeah, I thought for a minute it might feed down and around, but it's not bad. Not bad from where we were.
Okay, here's our 3rd shot.
Max spin on this just so it doesn't run away from us. No, I hit it red slow. Red slow.
Nice chip. If you sink this, you could save par.
Another steady par up.
Solid putt.
Stay at 3 under. 30 under overall.
And teeing up up now on the 7th.
Perfect drive there, little draw around the corner.
Not positive. Could be
Did I
rough
draw
to
it
the
enough
fairway,
though?
though.
No, didn't by the looks of it.
Okay, we're in the deep rough.
Similar position to
Careful.
round 2 actually. Tree just blocking me a bit, but got the perfect. Is it going to move around? It's not bad actually. I'll take
Nice
that from
stroke.
there.
We're on the green. This one's about 21 feet to the cup.
Oh,
Ooh, bad luck there.
it's a straight putt.
Okay, time to finish up.
Could have swore I saw a couple of the beads
Okay, let's see
moving
how
left
these
to right,
numbers
and
add
my
up
putt
now.
line was pretty straight, so I can't blame that. Just a misread.
And we got a left to right cross breeze on this hole.
Red fast. Can't believe it. I actually thought that was going to be slow and it's come up red fast.
Well, you're not going to hit every green
Strange
today.
stuff.
That's all right. Okay, second shot here on the 8th hole.
Yeah.
Ooh, nicely
98%
done on the
power.
chip shot.
Excuse me.
Moving on.
We stay at 30 under. Let's try and birdie the 9th. 4 under par for the front. Fortunately, we never really got a wind that would help us get to this hole in one. But probably would have been drivable if we got a decent downwind, but as I said, we never got that sort of wind direction. Oh, that's slow. Bunker bound, if I'm lucky. Oh, it just carried, very lucky.
Okay, we are in the deep stuff
Blessed.
currently.
Blessed. This is one of these now where you're better off coming up short, because that slope there. Jesus Christ. Well, that shows you how much the red fasts make a
That's going
difference
to miss
now.
the green.
101% power in red fast,
Okay, third shot.
and it's come up 26 yards short. That's very punishing. I think that's a little bit severe now personally, but I think having the red fast nerfed was the right decision, but I think that's too severe if you ask me. It needs to spin. Just
And this
about.
will save your par. This one's on a good line.
Alright, we saved the par.
Good job on
Don't
that
get me wrong,
putt.
guys. Look, it's me playing the shots, and I hit a bad shot. It's as simple as that. But that's too different. It's too punishing from what it was before. If you hit a red fast like that before, you're going long and left. But to come up that far short, you know, I think that's too punishing. So, while I agree with the decision
Short
they made
par
to
5 here.
change
A
the
lot of
red
people
fast
eagle
and the
this
way it's
one.
done,
Let's see what you can do.
I don't think you can change the game too much in other ways, and I think that's too punishing. But it's only my opinion. I'm only one person.
Coming into a bunker near you.
Bunker bound.
Careful of this one. Fairway bunker. Not sure what's going to happen here.
No, I can't get that over the lip. Jesus, I very nearly hit the lip even with a 5-iron. So lucky I didn't hit the hybrid.
Okay, that's wonderful. Back in the fairway. And this is our third shot.
I'll flop this one close. Ah, red fast again. No!
Here we go. This is for birdie.
I don't mind that one as much because that nearly carried its distance. It's because I hit it red fast that it sort of veered off hard to the left. So obviously you're going to lose distance there, but not come up 26 yards short like the other one. I think that's too That's a little bit too severe if you ask me.
Well, need a little more pace on that one. 6 feet to the cup.
I
And
just
that
wonder
one
sometimes, as I
drops.
said,
There's
I
a
don't
par.
like digging out the designers of the game because in fairness, it's a very good game, but I just wonder, do some of them even play golf at all? Like, it's easy for me, I play a lot of golf and I play golf to a decent standard, so maybe I expect a little bit more, but it's just some of the things about this game, like, I
And a
still can't
wind will be a
understand how they
factor on
haven't
this one,
fixed
blowing
the
right
penalty
into our
drops.
face.
I think in the sports games, you had line of sight, so you could go back as far as you wanted, not near the hole, in a direct line with the pin, and they still never have put it in. Like, there's times in this where you could hit a ball in the water off the tee with a driver, and because of where it's putting you, you have to go back and hit off the tee again. And as I said, I just wonder, do they even play golf at all? Anyway, I need to stop talking now because I'm not even concentrating on hitting the shots. But yeah, it's just a little bit frustrating sometimes, this
Okay,
game.
about,
There's a lot of
I'd
good
say
things about it, but
185 or so to the pin from here.
there's a lot of things they need to improve, particularly with EA bringing out their own game again if they want to stay competitive. Wasn't the
Well, it's
worst
unlucky.
strike
Missed
there,
the
but
green on
went a
that
little bit
approach.
further than I thought.
This is what our third shot's looking like.
Alright, pretty
Way
good
to
chip.
chip that one close. Well done.
Anyway,
And a
we
little
need
birdie.
5 birdies from here on in to get to that 35 under I was talking about. 5 birdies. Let's do it.
Teeing it up now on the 12th.
Oh, that's another red fast, Jesus. Alright, just how I
That'll
imagined
work.
it, up the fairway.
And this one's about 125 yards out.
Timing slow, hopefully that doesn't make too much of a difference.
Ooh, can we get a kick to the left?
Yeah, a little bit short. Stay. It's a pity. Pity.
And that'll do. Grab your putter. Putting this one from downtown. This is it's going to be interesting.
Interesting, it will. It has a chance.
Oh, come on,
Stay
get
up.
in.
Oh, it's bang in the middle.
How on earth did you judge that? I did
I have
not
no
think that
idea
was
how I
going to
judged
drop.
it,
That
Johnny.
was amazing.
No idea.
Well, let's
I shut
rewind
my
and
eyes
watch
and I
that
just
again
hoped for the
see how
best.
this went down.
I tell you, it was going at speed as well. It was lucky it hit the middle of the hole, but there's one of the 5 birdies we need. What were we? 27 under par after 3. So yeah, we needed to shoot an 8 under to get to 35. So
This
4
one's a
more
par
birdies.
4.
I think we've one more par 5 as well. This wind is into us again. Okay. Can't go back to the tree. It'll leave me too long a shot. So just gonna try and find this little tin area.
Great contact.
I hit it fast, but my swing line was actually so bad that it's probably going to help me out, is it? No, it's still going to kick right.
All right, here's
That's
our
heavy
second
rough.
shot on the 13th.
185. 85. Yeah, 185 should be decent, actually. I've hit it a little bit slow. I think it was going to be a bit short anyway. I probably needed the 4 iron.
All right, if you can sink this, snatch a birdie and be on our way.
Two breaks in it all the way. I think I'm just going to go straight at it. Oh, I had it. I just left it short again.
Power, I think.
It was turning back
Okay,
in
this one
towards the
is
hole.
for the par.
Just left it short.
All right,
Done that a
nice
few
and easy
times.
hold. Let's
That's a
move
pity.
to the next.
Alright, we need to give ourselves a chance of an eagle here. Hopefully the wind is in a favourable direction.
Here's a par 5.
No, of course it's not. Thanks very much. Oh, it's red fast again. Just lost my concentration a little bit.
Okay, let's get out of here.
No. Usually you get a decent lie in the bunker with a hybrid, but not this time. Just a layup.
Not bad, not bad. You're in the fairway now.
And this is your 3rd shot.
Need to birdie this or we won't be reaching that 35 under, I don't think. Strike was good. Short, actually, I didn't need to spin on the iron. No, it's well short. Well short. I was just worried by going up a club that I put too much on it, but obviously not. 65 footer now. Hard to judge these now without the haptic feedback, but I think I got pretty decent pace on it.
Oh,
yeah, it's not terrible.
Gonna wind up
it's
short.
Not going to be a birdie though.
This one's just a 5-footer.
No birdie.
Nice little stroke in there for par. Best of luck getting it close on this one.
That's a nasty pin there. I don't think there's any way in a million years you could get that close. No, not with that wind. If the wind was the other way and you could play here and go around that slope and back off the back one, but with this wind there's no way I'm getting this close. Probably as good as I could have done, to be honest.
Good little shot there. And here we have a 16-foot putt. Ooh,
oh,
close.
That's nasty. That is nasty.
Here we go. Par putt coming up.
That was a hard lip out, I have to say. It's one of the hardest lip outs I've seen in a while. A wee bit harsh there. We stay at 31 under. Try and birdie 2 of the last 3 if we can. 33 under, it'd only be 10 under for the last 2 rounds, but to be honest, I really surprised myself shooting minus 23, so
to deal with.
I'd still be very happy with mine. I'm still happy with where I am, minus 31. Really happy. Bunker bound. I was going to say if we could have hopped off the rough and jumped the bunker, it might have been interesting, but not quite. Oh, that's going to catch the slope because I hit it a bit slow. Yeah.
And you've got quite
if anything, I was trying to hit that a little bit fast.
But you know what? You got out of that bunker.
That's what I get for trying to hit fast. It's not the way I play.
Birdie putt coming up.
Not a bad effort. Ooh, not quite high enough.
Right by the hole.
Disappointing par there. That was
2-foot putt.
That should have been a nailed on birdie there.
What the next hole has
from the bunker, but very quiet round again, just like round 3. 3 under through 4, and it's highly likely we're going to shoot 4 under again. So disappointing, but all in all, as I said, I think there's been a lot more good than bad in this event. First time trying Platinum, so it's been good. Terrible swing line there again. We should get away with it. Should be just a wedge in.
And from here, it's about 115 yards to the pin.
Tiny is fast. That shouldn't make a big difference. This should spin on the second bounce. A little bit more spin than I thought, actually. But
good job. We're on
still
the
a good shot.
From 23 feet.
It's Turn the other
Looking
way, is it?
super.
Oh no, came back. It's a good putt.
Yes, that putt
Good putt.
was amazing.
And then let's birdie the
And we're gonna
last.
fire up a
33 under.
replay after that one.
I thought for a second this was going to miss because it seemed to dive to the left straight away, but thankfully the break took it back. A couple of nice putts I've hauled on the back nine here, so give us a little bit of confidence for the next day. But as I said before, I really appreciate the support, guys. It's
Might
been
need a
brilliant.
little
As I
more
said,
power. We got a headwind
just
on
reached
this
70
hole.
subscribers a couple of days ago, so it's pretty much 3 months since I started doing this, so really appreciate the support, and hopefully soon enough we'll get to 100.
And this is a tough call. Not sure where this will go. Second shot on the 18th.
That's going to be short. I think it was going to be short one way or another, but
just a little
slow,
off on
so
that approach.
definitely didn't help.
This one's your third.
Get in. Hop straight over the hole.
Yes. This putt's good so far.
Alright, par to finish.
Okay, the putt drops.
32 under.
And that's it for today.
A 4 under and a 5 under. Not my best stuff, but
And with that, I say goodbye.
in fairness, tough enough conditions.
Hopefully
The
we'll see
wind
you
was
again
strong
real
enough there
soon.
in those 2 rounds, so gives us a tie for 23rd at the moment. As I said, first event in Platinum, very, very happy with that. Long way off the lead, I mean, 57 under in these conditions. You can only say fair play. That's some shoot. Like, imagine you made 48 under, Cooks McCooks and 4 long 99. 48 under and you're nearly 10 shots off. Unbelievable, but really enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. As I said, really appreciate the support. Drop a like if you haven't already, and if you're new to this channel, subscribe as well, and I'll see you all very soon. Thanks guys, see ya.